Hello everyone, this is Tony again and I welcome you to another tech tip from Insurance Solutions. I would like to say a very big thank you to everyone that has been supporting us massively ever since we officially launched our website. You guys have been very supportive and I cannot do this without you. So I'm saying a very big thank you to all of you. Thank you very much and God bless you for your time and everything. Today's tech tip is going to be very simple, okay? We are going to talk about how to divide your hard disk into partitions or into various volumes. I've been getting requests from most people, and some of the requests has been how to divide their hard disk into two or into three, into various volumes or into various partitions. Okay, so that's what we are going to talk about today. We are going to use CMD coding to divide our hard drives into various volumes and various partitions. So that is going to be very simple. I actually have two basic ways to divide your hard disk, and that's what we are going to talk about today. I'm going to teach you all the basic two ways to divide your hard disk into various volumes. All right, so without wasting much time, let's get to it. On your keyboard, just press Windows and R, the Windows key and R, and just type diskpart, 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 and press OK. And click on yes on the pop-up that comes. Okay. All right. So let me open my Disk Explorer or File Explorer so that you guys will see whatever that we are doing. Okay. So over here, you see I have two volumes in my pen drive. Sorry, on my hard drive. Okay. Two volumes in my hard drive. I have the Windows C and the local disk D. Okay, so before you begin with, you have to list the disk in your computer, okay, or the number of disk available in your computer. So over here inside the CMD disk part, just type list disk. Okay, so it's going to list all your available disk on your computer. Okay, so over here I only have one disk here, that is 1 terabyte. 1 terabyte. So that is what it's showing over here. That is disk 0. So we are going to select the disk. Okay, you are going to select the disk. So select disk 0. The 0 is now the selected disk. So I am actually selecting this disk that is showing here. So when you look at the disk, it says disk 0. That is what I typed over here. So you select disk 0. So in case your own is showing disk 1 or disk 2, just select the disk that you want to partition, or the disk that you want to create the volume for. Okay, all right. So over here, after you have finished selecting the disk, then you list all the available volumes on the disk. So this is it, list volume, and you press enter. So this is the number of available volumes on my disk. It is showing from disk volume 0 up to volume 4. So over here you can see the labeled disk, that is the C and the D. That is what is showing over here. The C and the D, that is what is showing over here. The remaining ones are system volumes that don't actually show. They keep some junk files and cache files, and they are not actually necessary to be shown over here. That is why they are not showing over here. Okay, all right. So over here, after you have listed all your disk, then you choose from the list of volumes the one that you want to divide, or the one that you want to take some parts out of, so that you can create a new partition out of it. So over here, when you come here, you see that I have 619 gigabytes here. That is 619 gig here, and the free space over here is 475 gig free. So I have that free space over here, and out of this I want to take 100 gig out of it. Okay, so this is what the local disk D is, what I'm going to take 100 gig out of. I'm not talking of the C. Okay, you can actually take it out from the C, but that's not what I'm taking it out from in today's tutorial. Okay, I'm focusing on the local disk D. That's where I'm having the 476 gigabyte free space as I'm showing you over here. So I'm going to take 100 gig out of the 475 that we have here. Okay, so we have volume 1. That's where the local disk D is. The volume 1, that is where the local disk D is. So that is what I'm going to select and take out the 100 gig out of. All right, so you select the disk. So select volume 1. So you can actually type volume 1 or volume D. It all depends on you. When you select volume 1, it's going to select it, and when you select volume D, it's going to select the drive that we are talking about. Okay, so select volume 1. So volume 1 is now the selected disk. Now we are going to shrink it. The actual term for dividing a volume is called shrink. We are going to shrink it. So shrink desired. Okay, desired. The desired actually means the number of volume that you want to take out. Okay, so I'm taking out a desired amount of volume. The hard drive is for you, and you decide what amount of volume you want to take out. So your desired amount that you want to take out. Okay, now some people have a problem with converting a gigabyte into megabyte. Okay, so to that I'm going to show you a simple way to know the exact amount of gigabytes you can take out. Okay, that when you convert it into megabytes, you know that this amount of megabytes is equal to this amount of gigabytes. So over here, I'm taking out 100 gigabyte. Okay, I'm taking out 100 gigabyte. So let me show you a simple calculation over here. So you take out your calculator and let's calculate it. I'm taking out 100 gigabytes. So you can't just come here and say 100 gigabytes GB. No, it is wrong. We don't go it that way. Okay, that's not a good process to follow. So don't do that. Okay, just come over here and calculate it in megabyte. So 100 megabytes. So you type 100 times. So converting 100 gigabyte into megabyte is times 1024. So it's equal to 102400. So 100 gigabyte is equal to 102400 gigabyte. Okay, 102400 megabyte. All right, so that is exactly what we are going to type over here. So instead of typing 100 gigabytes, you type 102400. Okay, 102400. All right, so 102400, and you press enter. This part successfully shrank the volume by 100 gigabytes. You see, it is very simple as that. And over here, when you come here, you see we have already taken out 100 gigabytes, but it's still showing 475. Don't worry, just right click here and refresh it. You see, after I've refreshed it, it is now 375. It means we have taken out the 100 gigabytes, but the 100 gigabytes is not showing over here. It should show here, but it's not showing. Don't worry, we are not done yet. Just come here and create a partition for the 100 gigabyte that you just took out of your hard disk. So create partition primary. Create partition primary. Make sure you type everything very well. Okay, create partition primary, and you press enter. This part succeeded in creating the specified partition. Okay, and now let's format it. So format FS. FS means file system. Okay, if you have been following our previous tutorials, I've already talked about this. FS means file system. It's equal to NTFS. Now the last time we did something at CMD, we formatted a drive at CMD. We used FAT32, and I told you that FAT32 is normally for pen drives. Okay, now when you are formatting a hard drive, make sure you use NTFS. Okay, so format FS, NTFS, and label. Let's give it a label. And let's say if you want to use this partition or this volume that you have taken out, you want to use it specifically for music files, you can name it as music. Okay, then you add your quick. I told you the last time that whenever you are formatting a drive using CMD, make sure you add quick to it so that it can be done in few seconds. If you don't add a quick, it's going to take a very long time and you might not like it. Okay, so quick, you press enter. Now it is done, but still our 100 gigabytes is not showing here. Don't worry, we are not done yet. Okay, so just tap assign here, assign, ASSIGN, assign. Now see something here. Immediately I press enter. After I've typed the assign here, our 100 gigabyte is going to show here intact, 100% correct. Okay, so assign, you press enter, and you see our 100 gigabyte is now here. You see our 100 gigabyte is now here. It's saying 99.9, and as you can see here, it is saying music, just as we gave it a label here, music. Okay, so any name that you want to give it to the volume that you are taking out, just state that name here, and it can be anything. You can name it anything you want. Okay, and it's going to show here, you see, music. And now when you open it, everything is showing intact over here. So this is another way to take some volume out of your hard drive. Okay, so this is it. This is a simple way to do it. All right, so without wasting much time, let's get to the other part. Okay, this is one of the basic ways to shrink or divide your hard drive into volumes. Okay, so now let's exit the CMD and let's get to the second way, or the part 2 of how to create a partition or how to divide your hard drive into 2. Okay, so with that, you right click on your start menu here, you come to disk management. I don't normally like using this way. Why? Because it takes time, sometimes it delays, and I don't like it. So let me know, just after watching this tutorial, let me know your comments, which of the basic ways would you prefer. Okay, because I don't like this one. Anyways, let's get to it. So over here, after you've opened your disk management, you locate the drive D, which is this one. This is the disk that you want to take out the volume. So you locate it here, you right click on it, and you go to shrink volume. You see, I told you that the normal term for dividing a hard disk is called shrink. So that's what we have here. So you click on shrink and you type enter. It says enter the amount of space to shrink in megabytes. So just as we did in the CMD, you type the same thing here, 102400. Okay, and you click on shrink and you wait for it. Okay, now you see we have 100 gigabytes unallocated. So you right click on it, you click on new volume, you click on next, you click on next, just click on next, and you go your way. Click on finish, you wait for it, and it is now here. You see, so it looks like this is also a simple way. Okay, I know most of you say that this is also a simple way, and it is okay. It is also a simple way because we are able to create an additional partition within some few minutes, and I think this is also cool. But normally I like using the code one because I'm more of a code guy, and I like using the code one. So if you are okay with this one too, you can go by that. Okay, I'm okay with it, and it's even more cool. Okay, yeah, it's more simple. Okay, so that is it. This the basic ways to create or divide your hard disk into various partitions or into various volumes. Okay, So thank you everyone. After watching this video, please let me know your thoughts on this tutorial. Okay, let me know your comments. Just send us your comments using the comment section, and we would appreciate it. Thank you very much, and this is Tony again. I am out.